Brandon. Good morning, Brandon.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, man. So give our listening audience a little bit of a background on yourself and how you became such a stud golfer.
Well, I tried, but basically I've been playing my entire life. When I was young, I started playing with my grandfather when I was around 7 years old. I took his clubs and I just put it underneath my arm and swung naturally. And basically what we did is we redesigned those clubs, so now I'm older and I'm obviously taller. We made my clubs bigger so they fit me the same way that they did when I was little. So I swing the same way, and that's basically what I'm trying to do is show everyone that, you can, no matter your limitations, you can, if you set your mind to anything, you can do whatever you do. You can do whatever you would like to do.
Now, Brandon, at what age did you realize there was something different about you? I mean, when you're a little kid, maybe you don't understand that you have something different. Your body is different than other people's. What age were you really conscious of that?
I mean, I was aware of it. It didn't change my mind frame of anything because, these are the cards I was dealt, so I'm going to play them regardless. I knew at a young age, but it didn't let me stop anything. If anything, it gave me that more drive to, show people that there's, I'm just a regular kid. I could do anything I set my mind to.
Now, I got to believe your grandfather was one of those guys who was like, hey, no excuses, get the club, let's go.
He was just, he's not around anymore, but it was a fun thing is all it is, and I'm able to enjoy the game I love because I design clubs, and that's what it's all about. Now,
at what age did you get these clubs designed, and how did, like when you first started, did you just pick up a random club and try it out?
Well, no, my uncle made my golf clubs for me, and it started out he just took two clubs and put them together, and it was really heavy, and that's basically how I started, and I started getting better and better, and as I got better and better, we started making better clubs for my swing, to fit my need. So now we're getting there. They're still not professionally made, but they get the job done.
So the first club, what was it? Just a hacksaw and some electrical tape?
Basically, it looked like a ski pole almost.
Now, what got you into golf? Like, how did you first start getting interested in that? Was that your other family members seeing them do it?
It's a family sport. I've played with my dad and my brothers and my grandfather, my uncle, my entire life. We get together, and I got plenty of friends now who we get out and we play. We try every weekend. It's a family sport, and it's something that it's a personal. Golf is a game where you're against yourself. Most of the time you're playing against yourself, but it's usually just a family affair. We keep it fun in the family.
Now, Cole Raring, our producer here, he likes to talk about golf a lot, and so give us the real skinny here on Cole. How bad is he on the course?
Oh, Cole can smack the ball, man. He hits it a country mile to the right.
So he's a little inconsistent off the tee.
It's all right. He makes up for it around the greens.
Any response to that, Cole?
Nah, he's 100% right. You see me hit my tee shot. I start off far left and hope it ends up in the middle of the fairway.
Whatever gets the job done.
Brandon, I might need a few lessons because off the tee, I'm just absolute garbage. I don't know where it's going. Sometimes it goes like 100 yards, not even. I'm a mess. But you get me within 100 yards, I could do something.
There you go. It's all about confidence, man.
I'm all about the short game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short games is what keep your score low. So you got to be able to get the ball close and get the ball in the hole.
Well, but then I three putt once I get on the green. So.
Oh, of course, naturally.
Gotta work on that aspect of a little.
Yeah.
My second through third or fourth shots are okay, but then starting off and then when I get on the green, it's a disaster.
Yeah. Just try to get fairway green 2-putt. Fairway green 2-putt is what I tell myself every time. That way you're walking away with a par, maybe bogey.
So at what point did you realize, hey, I got a little bit of talent with this golf thing? Did it take a while to really get comfortable with the different size club and how you'd have to swing it?
I mean, it feels natural to me. That feels like I'm swinging a golf club how anyone else swings a golf club. in my head. It's not. It goes underneath my arm, but it's not like I'm holding it with underneath my arm or anything. I do hold it with my hands. It's really just more of stabilization.
Right.
But I feel like I'm swing the same as everyone else. It's more body turn. It's less wrist, obviously. But all it is body turn. So I never really. I'm not that good yet. I can be. On some days I get out there and I have complete control of the ball, and some days I get out there and I can't hit a shot for the life of me. That's the game. That's the game of golf.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's you versus yourself out there. You might be playing with others, but the game of golf is you versus yourself, and that's why I love it so much.
We're talking with Brandon Canesi, Mainland Regional High School graduate, and pretty solid golfer. If you want to check out what he's all about, go to holehigh.org. Got a cool fundraising event coming up at the Linwood Country Club Monday, May 22nd at 1 p.m. So, Brandon, what's the best round you've ever shot in your life?
I've got a couple 78s in there. We're looking to get better though. 2 Mother's Days, I shot a 78 with my mom. That's awesome. And I had a hole in one last Father's Day.
Oh, really?
So we're getting there.
Where was that at?
That was at Mays Landing Country Club, the hole in one.
What hole number for all our golf enthusiasts out there?
It was hole 11. They switched the front end and the back, and now it's hole 11. It was about 190 yards.
And
I used the 5-wood.
5-wood?
Yeah. I don't have the longest game, but it's all about accuracy, And it went in the hole in one, so that's all you need.
Cole, you ever get a hole in one?
No,
not even close.
Not even close.
Did you ever hit the green in one shot?
Yeah, it was the 4th try, but yes,
par 3, little par 3.
Nah, it was a par 4 of my 4th attempt off the tee.
How many mulligans did you take on that?
Stuff.
Oh, I ended up playing the first shot, but I just kept firing just to see if I could get it.
Nice.
He got the members bounce off the tree.
That's true.
So, Brandon, tell us more about this fundraising event you got coming up on the 22nd.
Absolutely. It's my first golf outing that I'm hosting. It's basically, a startup to, get everyone together in the community and, have a great time on the course and show everyone firsthand that, you can do anything you set your mind to. It's May 22nd, like you said, Linwood Country Club, $125 per player. There's going to be lunch before, dinner after. There's going to be prizes you can win on and off the course. If you're not a golfer, you can just come to the dinner and the award ceremony for only $40. And all this, like you said, you can sign up online, holehigh.org. And that's about it. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a really fun day. It's not something you want to miss.
Are you going to wear some funny pants?
I don't know. I might have to get me a pair.
Maybe like some navy blues with white seagulls all over them, something like that.
Anything to please the crowds.
What's your special event pant? What do you got? What do you got in the repertoire?
In the repertoire, I just plan on. I just hope to hit the ball good that day. That's all.
No, but in terms of the wardrobe, I mean, this is your big event. You got to have some funky pants and maybe a nice color scheme.
Oh, I definitely have a nice color scheme going. Well, I might have to step up my game now that I'm thinking about it.
Come on, man! You see these guys on Sundays. It's it's all about the Sunday, the fashion. That's a big part of golf.
I was thinking white pants, but we might have to go. We might have to brighten it up.
Maybe some lime green, something like that.
Lime green, yeah, neon pink.
We're talking with Brandon Canesi from holehigh.org. It's check that out. That website out gives you a lot of background on Brandon. Brandon, Cole was mentioning in our previous segment, we were talking about yourself and what you do, about how you definitely get some stares when you're out there on the golf course, and he said you've been great about talking to people about your life and what you've gone through. Does that ever get difficult, or do you welcome the opportunity to talk about yourself and the challenges that you've overcome?
I always welcome it. I mean, obviously, my clubs are so much longer and they stick out of my golf bag. So yeah, everywhere I go, people see right away. They say, "Hey, what's going on with those clubs?" They try to push them down. They say they think they're falling out, or they think there's like a platform in my bag to make them stand up or something. I say, no, they're just that long, and I show them why, and I put them underneath my arm, and usually people are amazed, and they say, good on me for getting out there and playing the game I love, no matter my situation, and that's what it's all about. And it doesn't get old, saying it and telling it to new people, because it gives me that little bit of satisfaction, of inspiration that I'm proof to myself, and I'm proving to myself that I can do it.
You ever have any crazy questions from little kids? I mean, little kids are well known to be brutally honest with their questions. So
I mess with little kids all the time, all the time. Shark attacks and things like this. I'll mess around.
That's funny.
It's all in fun though. It's all in fun. I'll tell them what really happened. But if we're just messing around,
What's the craziest thing some little 6 or 7 year old kid has ever said to you?
Well, actually, last night we were at a barbecue, and my little nephew was eating with his hands, and his mom was yelling at him to not eat with his hands. And I said, listen, don't eat with your fingers, because that's what I did, and look what happened.
So he got scared?
Looked at me. He just looked at me like, what? And then he grabbed his fork. It's okay.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Fun, man. It's all good fun.
That's pretty cool stuff, Brandon. So before we let you go, let me ask you real quick, what would be your dream course to play?
My dream course? I definitely want to make my way over to Augusta National.
And what any particular hole?
Any particular hole? I guess I would love the 12th hole, 12th par 3, where Spieth, blew up a little bit last Masters. The infamous 12th.
What would Vern Lundquist say about you as you're approaching the green?
Hopefully, swing easy when it's breezy.
Swing easy when it's breezy. Good advice there, buddy. Good stuff, Brandon. We appreciate you taking a few minutes, and good luck with your event on May 22nd. We hope a lot of people come out there and support what you're doing, and good luck in the future, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
All right, have a good weekend, man. That was Brandon Canesi. Check out his website, holehigh.org.